Guatape Reservoir was created in the 1970s when a electricity company came in and decided to use the area as a reservoir to provide electricity to all of Medellin. So it completely wiped out the town, formed rivers into one big reservoir, and they had to rebuild the town, but now it's this beautiful kind of lake that a lot of people live on.
So we're watching Jerica have a bad hair day outside Pablo Escobar's house. One of his houses. He had like 400 different homes. 800 different homes.
So many.
A lot of homes.
But apparently not people.
Oh, kids, don't touch that water.
People aren't allowed on this island unless there's like one tour company, which is the one we're on. That's a special permit that no one else is allowed. One of his houses on an island where he has a nightclub, like on the other side of the island. But this house was bombed by the Cali cartel like 8 months before he died. And behind us you can see he has a pool. It's actually a really dope pool, but it doesn't look so great now. And then like the house, we walked through it.
People went all over to his property, so it's like even at the prison, La Cathedral, and even here people would go in and smash the walls in thinking they could find like hidden money. So yeah, it's definitely worse for wear at the moment, but really cool to walk through.
Yeah, it's not looking so hot.
Guatape is an extremely colorful town. We got to enjoy the zócalos, which are unique sculptures that are placed on the sides of every business in town. So we're gonna go climb this big monolith. Wish us luck.
We finished our visit to the area by climbing El Peñón, which was over 700 steps to get to the top, but one of the best views we've seen on our travels. We're here at Pueblita Paisa. It's just a cute little town center village with shops and a view and Christmas decorations. And Dan, that's what I showed them when I went over there, Dan. The view.
The view.
Can't take him anywhere. Well, anyways.
We're literally going everywhere.
Oh God, didn't think about that. While in Medellin, we wanted to learn about the history of Pablo Escobar, so we took a tour.
When visiting Medellin and learning about Escobar's life, it's definitely a sensitive topic because the effects of his life are still felt in Medellin to this day. Visiting La Catedral, Escobar's prison, was probably the most interesting part of the tour. The prison's located on top of a mountain, so Escobar was able to look at all of Medellin, including the airport where planes would fly in. Around the prison, there was also guard posts where he had his own hired guards protecting him throughout his year and a half there.
We're in Barrio Pablo Escobar right now, which is a neighborhood he built.
When he was running for Colombian Congress. And there's murals and gift shops and, you know, he's well represented here.
I think he's popular. I wonder which of these houses he built or like paid for. They said over 500.
Finally, we got to visit the rooftop where Escobar actually had his final shootout with the Colombian police.
One of our most eye-opening experiences was a visit to Comuna 13. Comuna 13 used to be one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the world, and today it has become a prosperous, really tight-knit community. After years of dangerous violence, the community rebuilt using hip-hop as the foundation. They taught their kids how to graffiti and paint, how to breakdance, and how to rap. And you see components of all of those very clear in the community today.
Comuna 13 is an incredibly hilly part of Medellin. That's why in the early 2000s, they actually installed more than 6 escalators to help people commute up and down the neighborhood. That's why this is one of the reasons that Comuna 13 draws such a large tourist population every single day.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Medellín is a pretty rainy city, so you're going to want some fun indoor activities to do. One of our favorites is going to the Museum of Modern Art. It wasn't the biggest art museum that we've been to, but it had a really great selection. Definitely put it on your list.
We were blown away by the botanical gardens in Medellín. There were so many plants and trees, and it was a wonderful way to spend an afternoon just walking around and enjoying the fresh air. And as a bonus, we even got to see a giant lizard iguana type thing and a tiny little monkey. So this is a must-do when you're in Medellín.
Another great indoor activity to do is Parque Explora, which is essentially an interactive science museum. It has a ton of exhibits and games to play with, so it's really meant for all ages, and there's an aquarium on the bottom floor. Definitely go. So we were lucky enough to be in Medellín for Christmas, and Medellín is apparently known for these really elaborate LED Christmas light displays. We had a lot of fun walking around, and if you're in the area for Christmas, you definitely don't want to miss this.
It includes an entree, an appetizer, a drink or two, a dessert. It seems like every bar has the same kind of deal. We knew nothing going into this, so we're winging it.
We also ate dinner beforehand, so.
So we'll see how it goes. We'll probably just end up full and go home at 12:30, but that's okay. So we got all this food. We got fried plantains, shrimp, and cabbage, and fries. All right, so what are we doing for New Year so far?
We're sitting outside at this bar. It was $30 a person.
The end of the night really livened up and became a block party in the street. Everyone was dancing, there was a concert, and they even blew confetti when the clock hit midnight.